Hello, everyone. My name is Ben Coyle. Thank you for attending today. We did have a nice day off last Monday. Bob and I and Colleen are ready to go. We're going to be talking about some of our economy products. Hey, Bob, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Bob Henderson. It's a summer day in North Carolina today, and so I'm excited about talking about this Series 17. So yeah.
And I am Colleen McLaughlin, Marketing Manager. I will be handling Q&A today, so if you have any questions during the presentation, please type them into the question box. We will get back to you at the end. Also, today starts our September Amazon $100 e-gift card giveaway. So our August winner was Lee out of California. So congratulations to Lee. He has claimed his gift card. We have 3 different presentations in September. So you have 3 chances to win. When you get your follow-up survey today, please fill out code word. We'll use Ultra today, U-L-T-R-A. Type that in as your code word. That'll count as 1 entry, and we will announce the winner at the end of the month.
Excellent. Thank you. So what's interesting about our economy family of products, if we go back to May 24th of 2021, that was just a couple months ago, we did a webinar called the 34 series, what that really means. At that particular point, we had 2 versions of a 17. We had a troffer and a wall pack. And we actually had 5 different versions of our 34 series. So we had a troffer, we had a center or a backlit troffer, a center basket troffer, a disc, a wall pack, and a floodlight. So between May 24th and actually today, which is September 13th, we've actually added 6 different additional families into the 17 lineup. We've added a floodlight, an area light, a Brisk, an economy version of our Brisk, an economy version of our Slim, and then the WP123, our glass front, traditional looking wall pack. We've introduced an economy version of that guy also. So today we're going to be focusing on the 17 products, not the 34. So what does 17 mean to RAB? Another objective that we have for you guys is identifying the product options for each of the 17 products that we offer. And the last one is to give you an idea of how each 17 series delivers good value at a great price. So recently, we have switched over our tiered approach. So RAB has a variety of different products to offer you. We have ultra economy products, and in the past we had a couple of different names associated with the middle tier and then the upper tier. We have recently switched to a 3-tiered approach: ultra economy, professional grade, and affordable architectural. To help you with that process, this morning on drive.rablighting.com, a new document has appeared there, and it shows this value proposition that RAB has, and it shows you all the major categories of the wall packs, the floodlights, the area lights, from an indoor or outdoor standpoint, and also from an indoor standpoint. How do our how do our wall packs, our troffers, our high bays, how do they all fit into this good, better, best approach, or what we're calling our ultra economy, professional grade, and our affordable architectural. There we go. So how do we separate these out? Now, what I have here on this page is a general rule, a general idea of how these different tiers are separated. The ultra economy are our lower cost products. Typically, they have fewer options, and for the most part, they have a shorter life. But that's not always true. When we talk about that ultra economy, we have 4 warranties that fit within that. The 2, 3, the 5, and the 10-year limited warranty. Over on the right with the professional grade, you have the fixtures are a little bit more expensive, with the affordable architectural as being the highest price product that we have. But with that, you have the most amount of options, you have the longest life, and you either have a 3, 4, 5, or a 10-year full warranty, or no compromise warranty, which includes labor. So what is the 17 series? The 17 series to us means ultra economy. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to actually go through all 8 families of products that we have and we see here that quite heavily these new products that we've offered in June and July and August have been primarily in the outdoor world, but we do have that T17 that we've been offering for a long time. So we're going to focus on all of these products and help you understand why we offer these and what are the benefits of these products. So to start off with, I have the T17 for you. With this guy right here, if you actually look at that image up at the top, it's a backlit product, but it actually has the image and the look of a fluorescent fixture. That's what makes this different than our T34. The T34 is a backlit, fully luminous surface. This is a backlit that has that fluorescent look. We can see down there on the bottom, we have a yellow warranty. That yellow warranty has to do with the 2-year limited warranty that we have for the T17. It's damp rated, IC rated, all the normal stats that you would expect from a product like this. 30,000 hours, so it has a shorter life, 2-year limited warranty. 2 different options. You have a 40-watt 2x2 producing roughly around 3,000 lumens, a 2x4 50-watt 4,100 lumens. Now, if we look there in the middle, we actually have 2 different color temperatures, and what's different about this than any of our other panel products happens to be that icon that you see in the very middle, the dark blue. If you notice, it says 5700K. This product is not on the DLC list, so therefore we have the option and the opportunity to offer a cooler color temperature. We have had individuals across the country ask for a color temperature actually cooler than a 5000K. The DLC maxes out at 5000K. Anything above that cannot be DLC. So this is a great product to have if you need that product that has a higher color temperature than that 5000K. It fits into our recessed mounting kit just like all of our other panel products. If we look at how it stacks up against some of our other products, we have the T17, the T34, and the EasyPan right here. The EasyPan has a 1x4 distribution. The T34, like I mentioned, has a uniform backlit look, along with the EasyPan having a edge lit uniform look. Different CCTs as we go from the more economy product to our professional grade. Longer life, battery backup available on the EasyPan, not on the others. The warranty increases as we go from a 2-year limited all the way up to a 5-year no compromise, and going back to the more options as you go from the more economical to the more premium products that we have. You're going to have a lot more options available to you. Moving over to the ALED, this is a product that that I've spent a lot of time digging into. And as we look at this product and we look at how it stacks up against our competition, typically with a product in this realm, usually there's about 5 different wattages or light outputs available. The A17 actually has 7 wattages available. And in conjunction with that 7 wattages, it actually has a really screaming efficacy. The lumens per watt is somewhere around 150 lumens per watt. And what you need to make sure that you realize when we're talking about the A17, a 200 watt version of our A17 may not be equivalent, and most likely is not equivalent in light output to a 200 watt version from our competition, because our efficacy is so much higher. You actually will be able to most likely go down a wattage to get the same amount of light output with this family than you will with some of our competition. So with the A17, it's a premium product, DLC listed. It has IP65, it's field adjustable in a variety of different ways, 0 to 10 volt dimming, 480 volt version, 100,000 hour product, and it has a 5-year limited warranty. So what we have right here with the standard version, we have those 7 wattages that I mentioned, 375 watts with 53,500 lumens. All of these wattages are available in a type 3, type 4, and type 5 distribution. If you need a type 2, we can special order that. Over on the right, we see the different color temperatures available. So we have a 4000K and a 5000K in this A17. Across the whole entire product line, which is actually also different than our competition, we have a microwave sensor. It has its special remote for the A17. It has slightly different optics for outdoor use and on tall poles. Throughout our whole entire product portfolio, we have a microwave sensor available on all units, which is different than our competition. 3-pin receptacles across the whole entire product line, and a 7-pin receptacle across the whole entire product line also. Some accessories that we have reversible house side shields, adjustable universal pole mount kit, wall mount kit, and a slip fitter kit, except for the 150 watt. All of the 150 watts are available in stock, ready to go with a slip fitter version. But if you need a slip fitter version on some of the others, you can order that slip fitter kit as an accessory and put it on your product. The cream of the crop in the A17 world is what we call our A17 XFU. With this guy is field adjustable in terms of its power. It's field adjustable in terms of its color temperature. It has a integrated 7-pin receptacle built right into the product. So inside the box, you actually get a shorting cap and a photocell. You choose which one that you want to put on the product. And also the A17, inside the box, you get an adjustable universal pole mount. So for this fixture, if your pole or whatever you're connecting it to isn't parallel to the ground, it actually has an adjustment so that you can have your A17 that sits nice and parallel to the ground. So the XFU has, depending upon how you look at it, between 3 and 4 dimensions of adjustability to it. So from a stock standpoint, this is a 150 watt version, a great product. It's the product that most people are looking for, a great product to stock and have on your shelf because it has such versatility built right into it. Moving on to our X17, with our X17, we see here, typically in this type of a product in the marketplace, you'll see 5 wattages. We have 6. Typically in the marketplace also, you'll see bronze as the predominant version with maybe a few versions of white. Throughout our entire product portfolio, we have both bronze and white versions. And also our 150 watt version is available in 480 volts, which typically is not available in the marketplace. So the highest wattage one, 480 volt version, great product, great pieces and things that set our product different than the people that we're competing with out there in the marketplace. The X17 has 2 versions of adjustability to it. So every X17, no matter what it is field adjustable in terms of its color temperature, 3, 4, 5,000 K, with 4,000 K being the default. Also, you have an integrated selectable photocell that we see there that you can either turn it on or off. 100,000 hour life. Some of these versions, I mentioned the 140 watt version is 480 volt capable, 7x6 distribution with this guy. So with the small package size, we have their 2200 lumens, 4900 lumens in the middle package size, 82 to a little over 11,000, and then the large package size, somewhere between 13,000 and pushing the 20,000 lumens out of that 140 watt version. Now, from a mounting standpoint, the smaller package size is only available in knuckle, and the larger package size on the left there is only available in a slip fit or a trunnion. So everything is slip fit or a trunnion. Now, what happens in this one in the middle, it comes standard as a knuckle. If you order it as a slip fitter or a trunnion, what is going to happen is you're going to get a little accessory kit with those products. So you'll get the middle package size. If you order the slip fitter version, it's going to have the knuckle on it. And then you're going to get inside the box either a slip fitter kit or a trunnion kit for that 60 watt and the 80 watt. Now, for the all 3 package sizes, we have wire guards available for all if that is an accessory that you need. So with that, I'm actually going to turn you over to Bob, and he's going to continue on with our other 17 products that we've introduced in the past 2 months.
Thank you, Ben. So I'd like to start out, excuse me, by talking about the Brisk 17. So I remember back when we were first introduced to Brisk, it was a great little product, 2 sizes, and it was DLC approved, and I just love that little product. Now we've gone to the next level, and we've introduced the Brisk 17 FA. So this is a low cost and a high performance. So again, as Ben said, we're talking about ultra economy. So let's take a look here. Some of the features of this product. So DLC premium. So what we want to do is, for those of you maybe on a little bit new, maybe for the first time, maybe new to the industry, or go over a few things as we go through some of these features. So the premium is the highest classification of DLC, the most lumens per watt. So it provides an opportunity for the utilities to give an additional rebate. Premium category, IP65. So that stands for ingress protection. So the first number is dust or particles. So there's a rating of 1 through 6. This is the highest rating. So the 6 is the highest rating, meaning that the least amount of dust gets into the fixture. The next number is water. So that goes 1 through 9, and this is a 5. So what does a 5 mean? So it could be like a garden hose or rain, something like that. Not much pressure. So that means that since it does allow water to hit it, it's wet rated. And then there's an 80 CRI. So in the not too distant past, a 70 CRI was absolutely just fine for outdoor lighting. In fact, many people think it's still just fine. This one goes to the next level, which is an 80 CRI, which means how much distortion do you have with colors, with objects under the light? So the higher the number, the less distortion of true colors. 0 to 10 is a standard common voltage that we've been dealing with for a while. Usually you don't get much change from 0 to 1 and from 10 to 9, maybe no change, but the change occurs from 1 to 9. Then we have universal voltage. So when you see that little dash, 120 through 277, that means everything in between. If you see a comma, that means it's either or. So in this case, even though the most common voltage is 120 or 277, you could run into a 208 or a 240. So that includes that. Now the 100,000 hours, so does that mean, okay, just like fluorescent or HID, 100,000 hours, the light goes out? No, it doesn't mean that. This is what we call an L70, which means that after 30% of the light depreciates, you have 100,000 hours at that point. So that's what that means. And then you have the 5-year limited warranty, which does not include labor. Now let's get into the Brisk a little bit more here. So the 17, which has an integrated button photo control. And so it comes with the button photo control. Some of you may say, well, what if I don't want that? So there is a way to go inside and disconnect that photo control if you don't want it. It also comes with CCT field adjustment. So you'll see that little switch. The common CCTs of outdoor lighting for RAB are 3,000, 4,000, and 5,000. Okay, so it's field adjustable. Now let's move over to the W17. And this is, again, an ultra economy product. You take a look at this and it has a different look. So you look and you say, well, I see this white background. Is that where the light comes from? No, the light doesn't come from that white. It's not a LEDs behind the white. That is a white painted aluminum reflector. The light actually comes just up in the little cove right up above where that white facing is. And so it hits that white and bounces out and lights the area. So we have 3 sizes, and now we see a new symbol. So ADA compliant. So what does that mean? So it means that between the area of 27 inches high up to 84 inches high, that the light fixture cannot protrude away from the wall more than 4 inches. So this is very slim. It allows you to meet that. Again, a wet rating, 80 CRI. This one is 120 through 277 and 50,000 hours with a 5-year limited warranty. Taking a look at a little bit more on the wattages and the lumen output. So if you add a couple of zeros, you can get the lumen output here. So the 150L, so 15,000 lumens is 139 watts in the large housing. In the medium housing, we have 9,000, 7,500, and 5,500 with the associated wattages. And then in the last two, you see is 36 100, and 3,000 with associated wattages. This one comes in 3,000K and 5,000K with an option for a photo control. Now let's go over to the WP123, and as Ben said early on when he first introduced this is the traditional wall pack look. And so it's been around for a long time, but what we're doing is we're introducing it in two versions at the ultra economy level. So the first one is FA, or for field adjustment, and then the XFU that Ben talked about with the A area light. Okay, so let's take a little further look here in this. So we have three sizes. So you have the WP3, the 2, and the 1, and you'll see that they're both available and each one is available in an FA version as well as an XFU version. So the same things apply that we went over earlier as far as the features, DLC premium, wet location, 80 CRI, 0 to 10, universal voltage, and limited warranty. Now going a little further now, here's some of the features here. So for the FA, what sets that one apart is the CCT and the photo control field adjustable. So you see the switch, the 3,000, 4,000, and 5,000, and then you can either have the photo control on or you can switch it off. Now, when we add the XFU, here's the distinguishing factor of the XFU. So it's wattage or also associated light output, as well as CCT and the photo control. So that adds and sets that apart is from the FA versus the XFU. Now let's associate this and first look at the FA. So again, this one is not field adjustable as far as wattage. So you have distinguishing wattages that you order. So in the 3, you have the 150 and the 50. And this one's about 18 inches from one end to the other, a large unit. So if you want to cover over the footprint of the existing unit, and it'll go all the way up to 750 watts of metal halide, probably 30 feet or higher on a really tall wall, something like that would be the application. Then a WP2, you have all the wattages associated that you can order an 80, a 60, a 40, or a 29. And you take about 3.5 inches off of that 18. And then the last one's about 10 3/4 inches wide. And that's the WP1 FA, which is 29 watts, which gives you about 4,100 lumens. And it's equal to about 125 watt metal halide. Now let's move to the XFU option. So now you see, even though you have this option and we call it a 120, look what happens to the wattages, and you have full control of this wattage in the field with a switch. So it's either 80, 100, or 120 for the large one. And for the middle one, then you see the associated 100, 60, and 40, and it goes 60, 80, and 100, or it goes 35, 45, and 60 for the top wattage. And then the bottom one, to get the full wattage, you build up by going 20 watts, 30 watts, and 40 watts. And then the baby over on the right-hand side, you build up to 29 watts by going 15, 20, and 29. Now, the last fixture I'm going to talk about in the wall pack family is the Slim 17. So we've had the Slim for a long, long time. It's been very popular because of dark sky friendly. You know, we've had this rule of thumb that even though the lighting is pointing straight down, it goes out 2 times the mounting height for very good optics and so forth. Now what we're doing is we're introducing the Slim 17 in the ultra economy. So let's take a look here. So now what we have here is 3 different sizes and the similar ratings that we had before, really. So, but I'll call your attention to, even though this is ultra economy, this is the exception to the general rule that Ben introduced early on. This is 100,000 hours, L70, which we define. Okay, now let's take a look here. So this one right here is the adjustable. Now we see something that's new. Now, something that's really kind of somewhat uncommon here. So you have this CCT adjustment, which is 3,000, 4,000, and 5,000. You have the integrated button photo control, and then you have the adjustable angle. So it goes from 0 up to 90 in 15-degree increments. However, in the larger sizes, you have this CCT, the integrated photo control, and this is field cutoff, so it doesn't have the adjustable angle. So you see that designation of FAFC. Here they are in summary. So you have the two largest sizes over on the left, which is the 150, 120, 100, up to 750 watts of metal halide. The middle size is the 60 and the 40, up to about 350 watts pulse start. And then you have over on the smaller end, which does have that adjustment, which is the 30 and the 15. So the two on the left are the ones that are full cutoff. So that's that FC. They're field adjustable. For FC stands for full cutoff. And the one on the right, the small one, is the adjustment. So you see that FA, which is ADJ, which stands for the adjustment of the angles in 15-degree increments. So reviewing our learning objectives, as Ben mentioned, what does 17 mean at RAB? I think we've defined that today, as well as identify the options for each of the products, which we've done. And also, we hope you'll remember that each 17 series delivers good value at a great price. So next week, we hope you will join us. So we're going to be talking, going all the way over and flipping to large floodlights. Sometimes you just need a whole lot of light, and we're going to be talking about that. So with that, we'd like to thank you very much for attending today, the workshop. We hope you have a much better